Good afternoon from New York Realm. I am by Borough Hall, where the Department of Transportation Alternatives is doing a e-bike battery safety awareness farce. And we have some actual e-bikes here with some actual legal batteries. That's fancy. There's only 3 of them here. This must be the organization that's quote unquote partnering with this nonsense. Well, I don't see the regular DOT gang here. I guess it's time to ask some questions. So supposedly this is for delivery workers, and I guess these are the proposed e-battery charging stations where they're gonna charge their illegal dirty bomb batteries instead of at home. Anyway, there's nobody stopping by here. It doesn't look like anybody stopping by here. Let's take some photos of this shit.
Some simplified Chinese. We'll see how this looks.
Languages.
Pilot the program for this.
Excuse me, thank you.
Faster to get the work than it is going on the subway.
And guess what? You know, this shit doesn't even exist in New York City. This is just a friggin' promotion for this friggin' startup. What a farce! This is a big infomercial. It's another DOT infomercial. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. Doing this all year, wasting tax dollars. All they do is laugh. That's the thing. All they do is laugh. They know this is a joke. They know this is a joke. Now look, here you are. You got three brands right here. This is an infomercial. Oh, thank you, miss. Yeah, this is an infomercial. This is not serious at all. First off, look at the batteries. All the batteries they're using, they're all legal. Because they know this ain't gonna stop. Almost forgot my other phone. They know people are not gonna exchange their freaking illegal e-bike batteries for freaking for the e-bikes they're pushing. And all they do is laugh. They're hearing me out. They're hearing me. All they're doing is laughing. This is a farce. Anyway, this is what they're pitching, and of course they're pilot programs, which means by the time this starts and ends, people will make their investments in these companies and make tons of freaking money. It's all about making money in a hurry. That's all it's about. And you gotta wonder which officials are making out in this. And you gotta wonder if the city workers are invested in this too. Well, so far, these are the only e-bike riders that showed up. There's DoorDash. One e-bike rider showed up. I guarantee you that they won't even get like even 10 people to go to this to look at this shit. Well, they do have interpreters here. They made sure of that because, hello. DOT acts like they don't see it. They act like they don't see motorcycles running on the sidewalk because they normalized it. So many answers, so many questions to ask. Is that UL certified?
Yes.
That's UL certified. So what will happen is that these guys will go to one of these things and exchange their illegal battery for that one.
Batteries are not illegal.
Yeah, but they're not UL certified, so they are illegal.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. I know the law.
Yes, I know the law too.
It is illegal to sell them. It is not illegal to own them.
Oh, really? It's like pot.
I didn't know.
It's like pot. Okay. Oh, you don't know the law, but you know the.
I can tell you what I'm an expert on, and no, the law doesn't make them illegal.
Oh.
You cannot sell something that is not illegal.
Oh, but you can have them though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So say you could take a cartridge and then put the cells in and make it at home, and therefore it's not illegal, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know that Chop Shops in Chinatown actually did that. They actually took these batteries, these cartridges, they made them more powerful, and they make them, and these e-bikes ride faster because of them.
Right. There's a law that prohibits people from doing that. That is called the second.
Well, it's not enforced. Yeah, I know there's a law, but it's not enforced for some reason.
It is enforced. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't fool me, because there's still fires happening. There was a fire in Ozone Park recently. A guy was actually running a chop shop in his basement.
Right.
All right, so this is the one where you exchanged uncertified batteries for, allegedly that certified one. What's this one here? Pop
That's
wheels.
not exactly how it works. Are you recording me?
Yes, this is in Turkey. I'm allowed to record this stuff because this is news that concerns the public sector, and also it concerns me because I ride a bike and deliver.
Sir, you're getting a little bit aggressive. You're having.
I'm not aggressive at all. I'm not aggressive at all. Not aggressive at all. You don't know what aggression means if you think that's aggressive. Anyway, I ride. You know what's funny? Why don't you suggest instead of pushing e-batteries that are like very hazardous, that people use to go faster than actually cars in the street, and also that have been starting fires everywhere, which is why you're doing these pilots. Why don't you promote real bicycles instead?
We promote bicycles. That's like.
This shows that you don't. This shows that you don't. This shows that you don't.
Because we do one thing, it doesn't mean that we don't do others.
Actually, you're doing this, but you've been doing this more. You've been doing this for the past 7 months, and all you've been doing is like infomercials. This is practically an infomercial.
It's the first time we're in Brooklyn, so I don't know where.
Well, there was that whole e-micromobility is the future thing that was held by Foley Square like 7 months ago. It also included the FDNY. Maybe you weren't there, but the DOT was there. Transportation alternatives were there, open plans were there, all the lobbies were there, and they're all pushing this thing. And ever since then, well, there have been more accidents in the street. People be getting hit by bikes. These e-bike riders, maybe not them, but these e-bike riders are cutting off pedestrians. They're going the wrong way. They're actually cutting off vehicles too, breaking all kinds of laws. They're setting houses on fire. I mean, how can you continue to promote this? And do you really think that this will prevent fires in the future?
Look, it sounds like you already have an idea what the answer to that question is. So
No, I don't actually. I don't have an idea. I don't have an idea what the.
Sir, we did not interrupt you while you were talking, so
Sure.
let her please finish.
Gosh, she's accusing me of having an answer already, like I have a confirmation bias, and I don't. I'm actually curious what her answer will be.
Well, that has been the tone so far.
Tone? Why don't you just then ignore the tone? Why don't you just answer the question? Okay, answer the question. My tone is different now. Answer the question. My tone is different now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty arrogant what you're doing here.
Arrogant?
Yeah, this is pure arrogance, and also God. Our tax dollars are paying for this? Why do we have to pay taxes for this crap? I mean, it makes no sense. You can just tell people to ride regular bikes. They do the job. They're safer. And also, you push bike lanes all the time. You want people to ride bikes more. Why can't you tell these guys to stop using those illegal batteries and ride bicycles?
Okay.
Good for the heart. Good for stamina.
I fully agree with you on that.
Then why don't you promote it? Tell these guys. Why don't you kiss these guys, especially this guy here who's riding away on the sidewalk? Why don't you tell them to ride regular bicycles? I mean, they don't even pedal them. That's how powerful those batteries are. You know they don't pedal them anymore. They don't even pedal the bikes anymore. They are motorcycles. That's what you call bicycles that you don't pedal. They're motorcycles. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Is this going to be this looks like a gas station or something like that? Because I've seen this. I've actually seen this in Queens. Don't want to answer. My tone is different now. All right. So this is in Cali. This is in Cali.
If you have any other questions.
I have a, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Finish, please?
That's what I'm doing.
Sir.
I am going to ask more questions.
Sir. If you have any other questions.
This isn't Turkey, you know. I can stay. I can stay at any time as long as I want.
Commissioners, we're here to speak to food delivery workers for today.
I am a food delivery worker. That's my bike.
Good. Good.
That's my bike. I'm a food delivery worker.
We're talking to food delivery workers that drive.
Where are they?
Electric bicycles.
Yeah, where are they? I'm the only one here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're not going to get anybody. You're not going to get anybody to come here. Nobody cares.
Thank you for stopping by.
Deliveristas and e-bike riders, nobody cares. They don't care about this stuff. All they care about, they're more concerned with like making money than this supposed free stuff you're offering. And also, they're going to continue to charge their bikes at their homes because it's a lot easier for them. Yeah, but ironically, you are wasting time. Ironically, you're wasting. These guys have been hanging out here for like hours. It's not Turkey. I can say I can.
Other spaces here. You can go talk to other people. You don't have to just stay around.
No, I'm only interested in this.
Welcoming food delivery workers.
Where are they? Well, I'm welcoming that too.
Do you ride a bicycle? No. We've also had to turn away gas moped riders. So this is a pilot focus.
This is a real bicycle. This is a real bicycle. Why don't you tell them to ride real bikes? They're safer. They're cleaner. These batteries, they come from materials made in the Congo with the.
Doesn't feel good to be interrupted, does it? Huh? While you're talking.
Actually, it does. You know, I'm actually quite adjusted to stuff like that, especially from the way your agency has been conducting themselves the past like a couple of years. I mean, it's very illogical that you're pushing this instead of pushing regular bicycles. It's like you push this even though there's been fires. You push City Bike even though a woman got killed in Chinatown. I mean, come on. Let's see how many e-bike riders show up. They're not going to show up, man. They're not going to show up. Maybe one or two. Here comes one now, riding on the sidewalk. Let's see if he shows up. Look at those dirty bags, man. Go get him. Go get him. Say, hey, man. Hey, Grubhub. Grubhub riding on the sidewalk. Oh, well. Not interested. No, because they're busy working. Let's move over to this side. Yeah, this guy probably runs one of the startups here. This is kinky looking. What is this supposed to be? What's that supposed to be? Yeah, what's that supposed to be?
I don't know, sir.
Really? You give them away for free, right?
I am not.
I don't get this.
Hi, I did not.
This looks like an SM toy. Alright, got this. Got this. It has instructions of how to ride on the road, which nobody pays attention to. And here's where you swap your dirty bomb e-bike battery. Apparently, they claim it's free, which means your tax dollars pay for it. I'm paying for this, even though I ride a real bike. I have to pay for this. Notice how white it is too. These are like DOT's like hiring urbanists and shit to run these farms. They're not being cooperative at all. Anyway, this is allegedly legal. This ain't legal. This battery's not legal. And also, it's got a tape on it. And I got a video coming later that's gonna be quite embarrassing to this agency. All right, so far, one guy showed up. I don't know where his e-bike is, though. Oh, look, they have like a gangster case underneath the table. I didn't know that woman was a deliverista. This guy was shady. I think the cops have came. Yep, the cops have came. They got the Pinkertons here. Make sure I don't ask any more questions. That's fine. Did you know? New York City is not now Turkey. They're now Turkey. This is what a farce it is, and the DOT will do by any means necessary not to be inquired about this. Having a tone is not illegal, sir. Having a tone is not against the law. And this is a public space. This is a public realm. Public space for people. This weasel here. What a weasel. What a fascist weasel. Tone. Guess what, New York City? Having a tone is illegal in New York City. This is Turkey. We live in Turkey now. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bar them. I ask questions.
No, I'm Paul. I'm
Hi,
the
Paul.
director post. They just got nervous. That's all.
I know.
You could do whatever you want.
Thank you, sir. I'm not gonna bar them anymore. I already asked
but
questions. They're being a cooperative.
Yeah, but why are you doing this anyway? What they do to you?
I didn't do anything. I'm just asking questions. I'm a delivery person. I want to know what my tax dollars were paying for. It's just that simple. Just that simple.
Our tax dollars don't pay for much. That's for sure.
Well, it pays for this.
No, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Don't let us.
It pays for this, though. So I'm not going to bar him. I'm just curious. I'm just a curious onlooker, concerned citizen. Yeah, thank you.
Just don't
Thank
fight
you.
with them.
I'm not going to fight with them. I wasn't fighting with them at all. I wasn't fighting with them at all. They're just sensitive because I'm questioning their dubious service here.
Right.
I'm not. I'm becoming.
But if you want,
And I'm not going to bar them.
Keep everybody calm.
Well, I'm not going to bar them anymore. I already got what I wanted. Trust me. I already got what I wanted from these people. Take another picture. It'll last longer, miss. You can take pictures too. The DOT. This is the most corrupt municipality in New York City right now. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know what they're doing is a waste of tax dollars. Look at these pilot programs. This is just a scam for freaking private corporations, new private corporation startups, to make a quick fucking mill or two. Because with this shit on the streets, it shows that they were with this shit on the street. It gets investors all freaking hot and bothered. And then when it's off the streets, the fucking company tanks and then they disappear. That's it. Well. There goes Hungry Panda. There goes Hungry Panda. And the DOT says nothing because they normalize motorcycle riding on the sidewalk. They normalized it. I'm gonna oblige this officer here and move over here. I'm gonna narrate the West Side. I'm gonna hang out another like 30 minutes to see if other e-bike riders go by. See if they had the chicken shithead there had to call the cops. That fascist with the hoodie. The fascist with the hoodie and the skull cap. Pathetic. You jackasses. Your startup's going to fail, man. It's going to fail. You know, they're driving more of those than they are e-bikes. They're using those illegal motorcycles more than the e-bikes, man. Really, there's more motorcycles than e-bikes now. They're getting gasoline, not e-bike. They're pumping gas, not charging batteries, man. Clown. That laughing clown. He's the startup guy. He's the partner of the city. Yeah, they're not going to cooperate with me. They also call the cops and shit. They know I have a right to freaking do this. They're just so pathetic, so upset and so unaccountable. Hey, what if a battery explodes in one of those things? Because it's likely it will happen. Is there a chance a battery will explode while it's being charged in one of those things? No? Anyone? Bueller? What if a battery explodes in one of those things? Especially when they're exchanging a battery, like an illegal battery, a juiced up battery. Batteries that are capable of a bike going 25, 30, 35 miles an hour. They're not going to cooperate. Yeah, pretend like I don't exist. Because filming municipal services in action while doing an infomercial for startup freaking e-charger stations, apparently that's illegal if you question that. This is New York City. This is Impunity City. In many ways, the city is like, New York is like the Istanbul of America. It is like Istanbul around here. Because they don't, sure you can film shit, but they'll try any means necessary to repress you. That's the Department of Transportation alternatives. They're their own like government. They're their own like they're their own state, sovereign state. They are a parody of a transportation department. Well, I hope they think about what I said. I hope they sleep well at night, pushing this bullshit, pushing e-bike charging shit, pushing e-bikes while people keep dying. Nearly 30 people died from e-bike fires this year, and they still keep pushing this shit. It's fucking horrendous. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye. Oh wait, a person on an e-bike showed up. Holy shit! This is like the second person that showed up to this. And that fascist over there was telling me to go away because more e-bike people were gonna come by.
Actually, I'm not hungry yet because if we're gonna do